Breaking royal news. Princess Léonor stuns Copenhagen as Queen Margrethe gives her a warm hug as welcome. The moment Princess Léonor stepped off the plane in Copenhagen, the air seemed to change. Cameras flashed, flags waved, and the Danish crowd erupted into applause as Spain's future queen arrived on Danish soil for what royal watchers are already calling the most symbolic royal visit of the year. But nothing could have prepared anyone for what came next. Queen Margrethe II of Denmark herself stepped forward, arms wide open, and warmly embraced Princess Léonor in front of an astonished crowd. It wasn't just protocol, it was pure affection. This wasn't a standard diplomatic handshake between monarchs in waiting. This was a grandmotherly hug that melted the usually composed royal press corps. In that single gesture, Queen Margrethe sent a powerful message to Europe. Princess Léonor is not just welcome in Denmark, she's cherished. A moment that sparked global attention. As footage of the hug went viral, royal commentators from London to Madrid began dissecting every frame. Léonor, 19, dressed in a pale blue tailored coat reminiscent of the late Queen Ingrid's classic style, looked radiant, poised yet humble, regal yet warm. The color, observers noted, subtly honored both Spain's royal blue and Denmark's national tones. Léonor's choice of outfit was deliberate, said Danish royal expert Frederik Holm. She's showing deep respect for Danish tradition while signaling her growing maturity as a future queen. The occasion, the 55th anniversary of Queen Margrethe's accession to the throne, a grand state celebration attended by Europe's most influential royals. But it was Léonor who stole the show. Behind the scenes, the growing Spanish-Danish connection. For months, rumors have swirled about the close relationship between the Spanish and Danish royal families, particularly between Princess Léonor and Denmark's own Prince Christian. Both future monarchs, both young and charismatic, and both deeply admired by the next generation of Europeans. While royal aides have been tight-lipped, insiders hint that Léonor's presence at this event wasn't just about diplomacy. Her visit to Copenhagen represents a strengthening of ties between the two royal houses, one court source revealed. There is genuine affection between these families, especially between Léonor and Christian. The pair reportedly greeted each other warmly inside Amalienborg Palace. Christian, now 20, was seen guiding Léonor through the palace's historic halls, engaging her in easy conversation and laughter. Photographers caught subtle glances, the kind that royal watchers live for. A symbol of a new European era. The embrace between Queen Margrethe and Princess Léonor may have lasted only a few seconds, but its symbolism ran deep. Queen Margrethe, often viewed as the matriarch of Europe's royal families, has always championed unity among monarchies. Her hug for Léonor, a young princess representing the next generation, symbolized the passing of a torch, or at least, a blessing from one queen to another. It also sent a strong message about the modernization of royalty. Gone are the days of stiff formalities and distant gestures. Today's royals are approachable, empathetic, and human, and Léonor embodies that shift. Léonor's rise, the princess who captivates Europe. Over the past 2 years, Princess Léonor has evolved from a shy teenager into one of Europe's most talked-about royal figures. Since beginning her military training at the General Military Academy of Zaragoza, she's impressed both the Spanish public and international audiences with her discipline and leadership. Her speeches, calm, clear, and delivered in fluent Spanish, English, and French, have been hailed as examples of modern monarchy at its finest. She's also embraced her generation's concerns, frequently mentioning education, unity, and environmental awareness in her public remarks. Léonor represents a new kind of royalty, noted British royal commentator Emily Andrews. She's confident but not arrogant, traditional yet forward-thinking. That combination is exactly what European monarchies need right now. Prince Christian's subtle support. Prince Christian of Denmark has long been known for his easy charm and quiet intelligence. At this event, his support for Léonor didn't go unnoticed. When the two were seated side by side during the official banquet, their conversation seemed effortless. Christian leaned in to listen as Léonor spoke, occasionally smiling in response, a small but telling gesture that left social media buzzing. Are we witnessing the birth of a royal friendship, or something more? One Danish tabloid teased. While there's no official confirmation of a romantic connection, royal fans across Europe have already dubbed them the golden duo of the next generation. The chemistry is undeniable, and their potential partnership, whether diplomatic or personal, would unite two of Europe's oldest monarchies in a remarkable way. The Queen's gesture. More than just courtesy. Queen Margrethe's public hug wasn't simply an act of warmth, it carried generational and emotional weight. Margrethe, known for her sharp intellect and deep sense of history, has always emphasized the importance of family in monarchy. By embracing Léonor, she subtly reminded the world that royalty isn't merely about crowns and protocol, it's about continuity, trust, and shared heritage. This was Queen Margrethe welcoming Léonor not as a guest, but as part of Europe's royal family, commented Spanish historian José Luis Pérez. It was an endorsement, perhaps even an encouragement for what's to come. Social media meltdown. Within minutes of the event, #Princess Léonor and #Queen Margrethe were trending across Europe. Twitter and Instagram lit up with admiration for Léonor's elegance and Margrethe's grace. One viral post read, "That hug between Queen Margrethe and Princess Léonor just healed European diplomacy. So genuine, so human." Another said, "Spain's future queen and Denmark's beloved monarch, 2 generations of royalty showing the world what dignity looks like." Even major media outlets like Ola, Bild Bladet, and the Daily Mail ran front-page features, each highlighting the emotional symbolism of the moment. A visit to remember. Léonor's visit continued with a private luncheon hosted by Crown Prince Frederik and Crown Princess Mary, followed by a tour of the Royal Danish Academy of Fine Arts. Later that evening, she joined the royal family for a glittering gala dinner at Christiansborg Palace. Once again, all eyes were on her, and she didn't disappoint. Wearing a pale silver gown with subtle embroidery, Léonor looked every inch the queen in waiting. Her calm confidence and poise drew comparisons to both Queen Letizia and the late Queen Ingrid, a perfect blend of Spanish modernity and Scandinavian grace. The takeaway: a hug that made history. By the time Princess Léonor boarded her flight back to Madrid, it was clear her visit had left a lasting impression. The hug from Queen Margrethe wasn't just a tender moment, it was a statement. It symbolized unity between 2 royal houses, the continuity of tradition, and the hope of a bright European future shaped by young, compassionate leaders. In a world where royalty often seems distant, Léonor's warmth and authenticity are refreshing. Her every appearance reinforces why she's not just the future of Spain, but a symbol of a new era for Europe. And as royal enthusiasts replay that Copenhagen hug over and over, one thing becomes clear: history wasn't just witnessed that day, it was embraced.